Oh, hello there. Dustin, correct? I saw you'd moved into our lovely little hamlet of Burnout not too long ago, and had put in an application to work at the Stripe Inc. offices downtown. I had my assistant pursue your social media, and I thought I'd come down and welcome you to our little corporate family. Personally. Oh, how did I find out where you live? Like I said, darling, social media. Everything's online these days, and I like to examine my potential employees up close and personal nowadays. I find communicating through email so dreadfully impersonal. Oh, you're rather cute. I'm glad I came. You look just great in an office suit, I think. Mind if I come in? Of course you don't. Don't mind me, just have to work these hips past the door frame. Duck down a little. They don't build these little apartments for people of my stature, now do they? Alas, it is one of the very few drawbacks of being this... Oh, how would you put it? I believe thick is the word going around these days. I prefer voluptuous. Now there's a word you can chew on. Now then, aren't you going to offer me a drink? What a quaint little home you've got. I like the decorations, but you could do better. We'll have to make sure you get paid well. Oh, what a lovely couch. Small, though. I'd probably take up most of it. Why don't you grab a chair from the kitchen and we'll talk? I do prefer to converse face to face, as it were. Now, I know this is rather informal. Normally, when we'd meet, we'd both be in suits in some stuffy office, but that's so businesslike. I like to be more intimate with my employees, and what's more intimate than this? Who needs suits when you've got shorts? It does help with the dreadful heat, and since we are in the business of fashion, why not show off the goods, Ah, perfect. Now let's get down to business, shall we? I'm looking for certain people to help me run the office. I think you might be a good fit, but I put a certain set of values above everything else. Do you know what those values are? Yes, a good work ethic is important, of course. Oh, yes, love a good work ethic. But most of all, what I value in an employee is a certain set of priorities, a certain knowledge of where they stand. Do you know where you stand, my dear? You don't mind if I put my paws up, do you? You're the only thing in front of me, so I don't see why they can't just rest in your lap. My comfort is a priority, after all. It's important to keep on your toes, as it were. I can be funny when I desire to be. In any case, this is a long-winded way of saying, darling, that what I value above all else is obedience. The knowledge that when I say, find me a piece of sky, you'll go looking for the largest ladder you can find. Do you understand that? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, I think you do. You are looking delightfully placid, and something caught your eye, dear boy? Certain shifting patterns, delicious creamy stripes going over even more delicious curves. It's oh so hard to look away, isn't it? I think you should rub my paws, by the way. I mean, they're right there. It's rather rude you haven't already started. Much better. You look surprised you're doing it. Why's that? I'm your boss after all. Doing what I say should never come as a surprise. It should be the status quo, giving in to my every whim, letting your own free will fade away when I'm in the room. Oh, do look me in the eye when I say that. Oh, you do have good hands. I'm going to enjoy having them at my disposal. Now, don't fight it. You're the one who applied. This was already a foregone conclusion when you really think about it. Just take a moment, watch my perfectly pleasing patterns flow. Watch my eyes become one with the whole of me. Let yourself fall into place, your perfect place, at my right hand. Now, you're wiggling too much. Normally, I'd do this with my hand, but since my paw is right there, I'm going to demonstrate some control. Just going to lean back a bit. You know, you never realize just how big you are until you start playing around with smaller people. My paw covers your entire face. Imagine that. Let's see, just part the toes a little bit and... there's those lovely eyes. Hard to not look at my legs like this, isn't it? And those swirls, why don't you get more familiar with them? See the way they drift across my thighs, down my calves, swirling around the toes, framing your vision before you get a few lovely new tattoos. Now, don't struggle. My stripes are binding you to the armrest in any case. And I've got you nice and pinned to the back of your chair. Quite a predicament. Why don't you stop stressing and relax? Be calm. This is your new normal. At my heel. More literally than usual in this specific case. But I digress. Feel my stripes wandering across your body, caressing skin, tightening around your neck just a little, wandering under clothes. You're mine, body and mind. And you're going to like that idea. Oh yes, like that idea very much, I'm afraid. Because you've got priorities. And you know where you stand, which, namely, is underneath me. So just watch my stripes, watch my eyes. Feel me pressing against you, close, intimate, and let all that pesky free will float away. I'll let you have it back after a while, if you're a good boy, and with a few caveats. So let that warm, pleasant feeling at the back of your mind just spread and take the whole of you as I make my mark. I'm sure you'll make a great employee. There we go. Someone's feeling more relaxed now. How lovely. I think you're going to fit in just fine around Stripe Inc. I'll show you the offices later. For now, though, why don't we get back to that foot rub? Oh, yes. There's a good lad. Welcome to the team. I think you'll find the benefits utterly entrancing.